Minnesota will start going right to left. They're going to inbound at the midcourt logo right on the near side. 20 minutes counting down. Penn State with an 18-point lead. As we get ready for the second half from the Jordan Center. Senior night. All 5 seniors on this Penn State roster got the start. That included the first career starts for Taylor Nussbaum and Kyle McCluskey. So now just waiting for the go-ahead from the network. Looks like these guys are ready to go. We get the thumbs up from the scorer's table. Enan has it, and we'll inbound to Marcus Carr, and we're underway in the second half. Right to left for Minnesota in their road maroon uniforms. Carr dribbling with his left hand, whips it out to the right wing where he has Enan. Now back to Carr, 9 points so far today. Drives inside the painted area. Floater goes up, misses that one strong. Rebound to Brockington. The Nittany Lions have their first possession of the second half. Wheeler running the point for Penn State. Brockington at the right wing. Nice crossover dribble. Step back from the mid-range. Got it. Quick on the dribble, Isaiah Brockington, as he hits it 50-28. Penn State leads 30 seconds into the second half. Or rather, 20-point lead, 48-28. Penn State in front. Carr at the midcourt, Penn State logo. Needs to get himself going if Minnesota's get back in this game. Mashburn, straight away, takes a pick to the right. Now he's backing off, gets it off to Enan. Enan swings around the perimeter. That kinds his way to Trey Williams. Takes a contested three. Misses that one long. Scramble for the rebound. Comes out to Brockington. And a foul as he tried to start the fast break. It'll be a blocking foul on Minnesota. And Jamal Mashburn, it's his first. 19:05 to go second half. Penn State with a 20-point lead.
A bad miss there by Trey Williams on the three. Gophers now shooting 27% from three here this evening. On the year, they average about 29%, which is last in the Big Ten.
Wheeler catches the inbound for Penn State. Jones, top of the key, takes a pick from Hara to his right. Hara rolls into the painted area. Instead, Jones goes back to Dredd, top of the key. High arcing pass into Hara. It's not able to control it, and Minnesota gets the takeaway. Carr slowly brings it up on the left side of the Bryce Jordan Center floor. Now he draws the double team well beyond the perimeter. Gets it off to Enan. Pump fakes the three. Now steps inside the arc. Long two. Misses that one. Rattled the iron short, and Penn State gets the rebound. Brockington brings it up. Now Jones will try a three on the other side of the floor, and it's good. From the right wing, Penn State connects, and now they lead by 23, a minute and a half into the second half.
Jones continues what's been a really good game. 14 points, 5 for 10 shooting.
Williams, right wing, now Enan. Slapped at by Miles Dredd, but it's right back in Enan's hands. Picks up his dribble beyond the left wing, now straight away for Eric Curry. Gets it off now on the far side. Takes it, backs it up for Curry. 15-foot jumper, rattles in and out. Another miss for the Gophers. Their shooting woes continue as Hara gets the rebound. Jones has it now in the left corner. Step back three for Jones. Missed that one. A hair to the right. Hits the iron and misses. Rebound for Minnesota and Trey Williams as he brings it up. Williams takes a pick to the right side, drives in on the right block, and lays it in. Strong take there for the Gopher. Makes it 51-30. Penn State in front. 17:40 to go in the second half. Penn State quickly brings it up to Jones. Thought he had a chance for a quick transition three, but now they back it out to Dredd. Hara has it at the right elbow, hands it off. Now he rolls, gets it back at the right block. Hara with a nice pick and roll. Spins, and he's blocked by Enan. And now it's called a jump ball. They were contested as John Hara tried to put the layup. The possession arrow is in favor of Penn State, so they'll keep it on their own side of the floor. Dredd inbounds for Penn State. Slaps the ball with his hands, and now he floats it into Jamari Wheeler, and they restart play. 14 to shoot for Penn State. Guarded by Mashburn, well beyond the perimeter. Takes another pick from Hara. Wheeler steps back for three. Got it! Took a while to get there, and it rattled in on its way down, but Jamari Wheeler hits the three, makes it 54-30.
And his first bucket of the game.
3 minutes gone in the second half as Penn State is closing. They have a 24-point lead as Carr has it now at the right elbow, draws the double team. Wheeler tried to strip it, but Carr evades the pressure. Cross court, Enan for three. Got that one from the left corner as Enan connects. He hits another three. It's his second of the game. Hara hands off to Brockington, right wing. Now he takes the left-handed dribble drive on the inside and loses it out of bounds. It'll stay with Penn State. Thought he drew the foul. There's also a Gopher down on the floor holding the front of his face. It looks like Eric Curry, as now the referee and a couple over Minnesota Golden Gophers stop to look at him. 16:41 to go in the second half. Penn State 54, Minnesota 33. As Sam Freeman looks like he'll check in. Let's see who's coming out for Minnesota. A little bit of confusion on the floor. It looks like Richard Pitino.
I think it's Curry. He just didn't realize that Freeman came on the floor, but now they're going to send both teams to their benches as Well, that was quick. Referees quickly went to see whether or not there was anything flagrant there, but they were maybe there for about 3 seconds and then came back out onto the floor.
So both teams get a free timeout after the referees go to the monitors, but Penn State will have the inbound underneath their own basket, and Jamari Wheeler will do the honors. Penn State spread out in the front court as Jamari Wheeler will trigger in the inbound. Takes it in. He's marked up by Mashburn. Quick trigger in for Dredd. Takes a three, a little bit strong. Jumping up for the offensive rebound. Brockington, he taps it to Jamari Wheeler and lays it in. 56-33 lead for Penn State. 16.5 to go.
Wheeler with the last 5 points for Penn State.
Marcus Carr, in between his legs dribble, drives in left-handed, draws the foul. The shot attempt was a little strong over the rim. We'll see who they get this one on. So it looks like they'll get Brockington for the foul, and Marcus Carr will go to the line.
And it's no secret, Penn State is one of the, if not the smallest teams in the Big Ten. They don't have much presence down low. If you're Minnesota, keep attacking the rim, pick up those fouls, get to the line, and an opportunity to get some free throws. Minnesota overall is a pretty good free throw shooting team, and it's an opportunity to claw your way back into this contest.
Marcus Carr to the line. It looks like they'll switch that foul, and instead of giving it to Brockington, it goes to John Hara. It's his third, as the free throw is missed there by Marcus Carr. It's pretty rare he misses. His free throw percentage at 81% coming into tonight. The second attempt for the redshirt junior out of Toronto. He got that one to go, bounce around the rim as well. And now the referees, Penn State tried to inbound it quickly, but Seth Lundy will check into the game instead for Miles Dredd. 16:22 to go in the game. Penn State 56, Minnesota 34. A big lead for the Nittany Lions here on senior night. Brockington takes it and runs the point for the Nittany Lions. Now he whips it over to Myron Jones. Buttrick has it straight away now. Tried to look for someone to hand it off to. Instead, he holds it to himself. Myron Jones goes to help. Picks up his dribble with the right elbow. Tried for the bounce pass for Buttrick. Now he backs it out for Brockington, who rises up and is fouled. Almost got it to go. Twisting and turning to the basket, and Brockington will go to the line.
Yeah, nice drive there by Brockington. We're seeing both teams continue to attack the basket, and with Liam Robbins out for Minnesota, not much post presence down low, and so the Lions taking advantage of that hole down there, and now they're going to the line.
The foul on Isaiah Enan for Minnesota. It's his second of the game as Brockington goes to the line for two. The left-handed shooter, transferred from St. Bonaventure, gets the first one to go. Makes it 57-34. Transfer from St. Bonaventure, it's Brockington. He's out of Philadelphia, averaging 13 points per game coming into tonight. So he hits the second one, goes 2 for 2 from the line, pushes the Penn State advantage up to 24 points. 16 minutes to go in the game. Turning into a blowout here at the Jordan Center. Marcus Carr is going to try and cut down this Penn State advantage. He's running the point. Draws the double team again. Tries to dump it down low for Enan, who corrals it in on double team himself. Tries to put up a layup attempt, missed it, and is fouled on the way up. So that'll take us to a break. Penn State extending the lead. They're outscoring Minnesota 12-6 so far in the second half. They're up 58-34. Ready to face 9-1-2. It'll get things started with Gabe Sotrace in a 6-2 ball game. He's 0 for 1 with a fly out. He's also been hit by a pitch, reached on a fielder's choice, and scored. On that fielder's choice, he had an RBI. Logan Evans, first pitch on the way, is low for ball one. 6-2 lead for Michigan State here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Penn State down to their final 3 outs.
You know, it's been over almost a month since Evans' last pitch, but his last outing was a good one against Indiana. Only gave up a few earned runs, got some strikes. So it'll be interesting to see if he can shut down Michigan State, which has been very potent today.
1 ball, 1 strike is the count after the strike. Here's the 1-1. It's a line drive to the right side. It is getting down fair, down the right field line. It'll get into the corner. Rounding first, headed for second is Sotrace. He's in with an easy double to get things started in the bottom of the 8th inning.
The rain delay not really having any effect on Michigan State's offense. If this opening is any indication, and, you know, now you got Farquhar coming up, and you just feel that the deck's a little stacked against Evans right now.
Here is Trent Farquhar. 2 for 3, 2 singles, and a run scored, making his 5th plate appearance today. He was also hit by a pitch. Runner on second, no outs. Michigan State leads by 4. Logan Evans, the freshman pitcher, on try and get Penn State to the ninth. Here's the first pitch, squaring to bunt. The first pitch misses outside. 1-0 count. Same defensive alignment for the Nittany Lions. Evans, the freshman, looks in to get the sign out of Saline High School, coming back to his home state of Michigan. Here's the 1-0. Again, squaring to bunt. The pitch is in there. Strike one. The sack bunt play looks to be on for the Spartans. Back in 2020, Evans, through 8 innings and 3 appearances, had a 2-1 record. Gave up 4 hits, 3 earned runs, 7 walks, and 2 strikeouts to a 10 ERA. 10.12.
And, in high school, Joe, he only ever lost 1 start as a pitcher.
Here's the 1-1. Again, squaring to bunt. It was fouled straight back. Back pick to second base. Not in time. So Sotres is back in, and now the count 1-2. We'll see if the bunt stays on for Farquhar. Bryce Kelly is on deck. He doubled his last time up. Evans looking to get the first out of the bottom of the 8th, down by 4. Runner on second. Here's the 1-2. That ball's in the dirt. Spiegel keeps it in front. Holds the runner at second. Second game of the doubleheader will be right after this. Had an hour rain delay. Started at 4:21, ended at 5:19, so just about an hour. Waiting for a short storm to get through East Lansing. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Evans, here's the pitch. Swing, no, fouled straight back. Thought he had strike 3, but a late tip on it keeps Farquhar alive.
Evans not doing a great job of working the count against Farquhar right now. And, the Penn State bullpen, it's interesting to see what could happen. Let's say Evans keeps struggling.
The 2-2 is in the dirt. Spiegel keeps it in front again. Count runs full.
Say Evans keeps struggling. What do you do if you're Rob Cooper? Do you kind of just leave him out there and see, what's the worst could happen? But we'll see. 1 pitch could change the entire dynamic of the game.
2 balls, 2 strikes, or rather now 3 balls, 2 strikes. The count is full with a runner at second. No outs. And now Evans steps off, takes a minute. Defense straight away. The outfield is shaded a little bit left for the left-handed hitter playing push. Evans has the sign. The payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Curveball gets under the hands, and Logan Evans has the first out here in the bottom of the 8th. It's his first strikeout of his appearance.
And, the curve baited Farquhar pretty good right there. Went down at just the right time. Farquhar wasn't expecting it. Good K for Logan Evans.
Here's Bryce Kelly. He's 1 for 4, reached on a fielder's choice and scored. Had an RBI double his last time up. Has a chance to add another RBI if he can find the outfield. First pitch to him. Breaking ball comes back in on the outside part for strike 1.
And, having seen Logan Evans pitched against Northwestern at the beginning of the season, it kind of looks like a different pitcher. He definitely looks much more confident.
The 0-1. Same pitch. Curveball catches the outside part. It's 0-2. He's done a good job starting the curveball outside, breaking it back into the zone. Bryce Kelly quickly in the hole. 0-2. Sotres out at second. Staying there after the leadoff double. Here's the 0-2. Fastball down and in. Bit of a waste pitch there from Evans. Michigan State leading 6-2. They got 3 runs in a big 6th inning. Fueled by a couple singles and a double. One of them by Kelly. They drove in a run. Here's the pitch. Ground ball right side foul. Kelly stays alive. They got 1 run back in the second on the solo shot from Zach Iverson and 2 runs in the first on 2 singles in the first 3 batters of the game.
Kelly just refusing to go down without a fight. Keeping Evans trying to up the pitch count.
Here's the pitch. Again, fouled straight back. Kelly stays alive. For Penn State, they got a run in the 8th. After a double from Curtis Robeson, another double followed up by Gavin Homer drove him in, and then they stranded the bases loaded after a couple of walks, and then the rain delay in between. 1-2 is the count. Here's the pitch. Line drive left side again. That goes foul. Bryce Kelly battling with Logan Evans here in the bottom of the 8th. Penn State will have 5, 6, and 7 due up. That's Wood, Spiegel, and Bartles in the top of the 9th, their last chance. Michigan State looking to put it away here if they can add a couple more.
You know, you got to give credit to Jake Boss. He has his hitters well and prepared.
1-2 is a fastball that misses outside. Joe Stewart on deck for the Spartans. The 9-9 Michigan State Spartans looking to break into double-digit wins this season. There's a pitch grounded to the right side. Bartles on, has it himself, takes it to the bag for out number 2. The runner moves to third. Sotrez on the ground out.
And, you know, once again, Sotrez is in scoring position, something we've been very familiar with throughout this game. Bringing up Joe Stewart, he's had 2 hits in his 4 at-bats. And Stewart is always dangerous no matter what situation he is in, so it'll be interesting to see how Evans chooses to pitch him.
Here's the first pitch to the righty. High fastball goes chasing upstairs for strike 1. The replacement third baseman, Dylan Kark, is on deck. He replaced Jack Frank, the designated hitter. Next pitch, ground ball to the shortstop. Coming across is Williams, fields it over to first, and it's no throw. And another run scores for Michigan State. It's 7-2. It looked like it was a ground ball tailor-made for the shortstop, Harry, but Williams cut across him to his right and was unable to make the play. Infield single for Joe Stewart.
You know, for Penn State, it just goes from bad to worse, you know. Like I said, Joe Stewart is so dangerous. I'm not shocked that he was able to get the contact off the ball towards the right. And we'll see what happens next with Kark up at bat.
First pitch to Dylan Kark is a strike. Dylan Kark, freshman from White Lake, Michigan. He's made 11 appearances this season. The 0-1 pitch. Fly ball right side, shallow right field. Coming in on it is Robeson. He's parked under it and makes the catch for out number 3.
Well, here we go. Penn State will get things started in the aforementioned Frankie Taliaferri, the reigning Big Ten Offensive Player of the Week. Here we go. The Big Ten champions get things started against Maryland on this Saturday afternoon. And Andrew, we talk about this Maryland team, 0-8-2, still looking for their first win in the Big Ten season. So not a ton to play for on the score sheet, but a lot of young players that have gotten in for the Terps this year.
And certainly one thing worth noting is with that Big Ten tournament coming up, there's a chance the wild card weekend. That's what Maryland's got its sights on. Not much they can really do in terms of seeding ahead of that, but perhaps can turn things around, play a solid game here, and demonstrate some positivity, some momentum going into that weekend.
Kat Asman in goal for Penn State, wearing the purple. 5'10" sophomore from Roswell, Georgia. She's had a really great year. 7 wins to her name. She's only let in 8 goals and just a little bit shy of 40 saves on the season with 39. She's had a great season, especially coming in, you know, after last season. Amanda Dennis has been in goal for Penn State for so long, and she's filled her shoes really well this year.
Yeah, Asman, you talk about the statistics there. The one that stands out the most to me, 4 shutouts on the season for her. For the Nittany Lions, they've only played just around 10 games with an 8-1-1 mark. So to have that type of a percentage, 40% of the time you get a shutout, I think you take that if you're Coach Don.
She's only allowed 1 goal in her last 4 games. Been very impressive. Sam Coffey let that one go through quickly for the Terps. Good job there by Sam Coffey with the challenge.
And makes up for the error there from all of the pass just stolen away from her. Coffey not doing a good job on the pass there. Some miscommunication perhaps, but they're able to recover on the defensive end.
Both teams just filling each other out right now, only in the 2nd minute. There's Allie Schlegel, who had an outstanding freshman year, and they play through Peyton Linehan. She's got to run in on goal. Linehan shoots, chip, score! Peyton Linehan early in this one. Penn State leads by 1.
Last time the Nittany Lions were out, they got 2 goals in the first 10 minutes. Getting one here in just about the early stage of this contest as well. Quick start from the Nittany Lions, but what a shot that was from at least 20 yards out. Just goes over the top of the keeper and net there, Tolson. She didn't really have a chance. She leapt up as high as she could. Couldn't get in front of the ball. A quick 1-0 lead for Penn State. Really impressive start here on Senior Day.
And just like we were saying to start the game, the assist from Talia